Oh, it's been so long, but look at that. What was supposed to be for the Boysenberry Festival is now the Taste of Calico as shown by this sign. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's nighttime and don't worry, I'm parked. I'm in the parking lot right now. I wanted to film this intro very quickly because things happened. As you probably have watched or have seen from the Food and Wine Festival from DCA, Rosa and I were hinting of going to the Boysenberry Festival. That didn't happen because of we know what, but apparently after being closed for a while for Knott's Berry Farm, they have decided to reopen their marketplace, just the chicken restaurant and to go, and you could order online mobily. Then they slowly have added only their stuff in their marketplace, such as the chicken restaurant fully with outdoor seating, their retail spots, their TGI Fridays, and just mostly like normal retail pickup and food pickup, which is pretty cool. Plus also the parking is free, which is fun. But this time they decided, hey, we're gonna open the park but one section and we're gonna make it a little food festival only. It's the Taste of Calico, where it's only in Ghost Town. They have a taste card worth $25, 22 for pass holders, where you could get 5 selected foods, and you can still purchase the other foods that are at the event as well. It's special ticket event that it was supposed to only be 2 weekends, but they just recently extended it to a couple more weekends in August, which is pretty cool. I'm going to it. Rosen, for himself, he doesn't want to for safety reasons, but luckily enough, don't worry, I got one of these on, as you see, as I feel you see trying to put it on. But if you see me wearing this, it's because, yes, I want to make sure I'm safe. I will only be taking off at the stations they have for the food station, for places where you can eat. So just don't, I want to make you cautious. If I'm taking this off, I'm at one of the food sections where I can wear this mask. And if I'm wearing the mask while doing this, completely fine, understandable. I'm making sure to keep myself safe out here and just have a lot of fun. And we're going to just have fun at this event. So, join me, shall you?
Alright, I'm now, well, in the Taste of Calico right now. As you can see behind me, Camp Snoopy, they've ordered off going that way because it's only Ghost Town. I got my card. So far, actually going in, not bad. Went through screening, not bad. Went through security, not bad. And the way they handed this to me is that they would scan my ticket and take one of these. Oh my god, I'm so bad. It's been so long. They'll take this and the lanyard, put it off to the side, and then I would go through and I would put it together. So I gotta say, that's not bad for the purpose of safety around here. So we're gonna, well, as the announcer said, we're gonna enjoy the Taste of Calico. Because, dear God, it's just been so long for me since I've been in Knott's. For myself, technically. Alright, I redeemed my first out of 5 free ones. There's actually a cool QR code, so they don't actually have to like punch this or anything. They just scan it. So far, it's actually very slow today. It's like the first out of the 3-day weekend for Knott's, and their hours are like from 12 to 9. But it's going to be a long day. But so far, it's actually been very quiet. Like I said, it seems like the off season right now, and I'm actually fine with this. It's a very hot day. So what I actually did was, one of the few you can redeem is cucumber lemonade. There's actually a cucumber on top, which is fine by me. I figure I want something nice and refreshing to start off with, and just to keep myself cool. So I'm going to take this off at the moment. And the one thing neat is, I do know, is that they do give you biodegradable stuff. Like, they don't do the fancy trays anymore right now. They do just the like takeout to go to containers and plastic forks and everything. But I actually see I'm right near the Calico River Rapids, and I'm right near one of the refresh stations. And I noticed the refresh station is open, even though I kind of heard that it technically would be closed, not to get like any refills at all. So my guess are probably just selling soda, and they're probably doing the refills yourself, like themselves, so that way they're not like touching it, but not sure. But I got the cucumber lemonade. I just did hand sanitizer on my hands. I hear this, I've heard from like the first weekend this was supposed to be very good and refreshing. I need a refreshing like drink at the moment, so let's see how this goes. Holy crap! That is good! I can definitely taste the cucumber. And then it's also a nice slight tang of the lemonade. It actually does well balancing each other out. Like, this is a very good drink. Oh my god. I'm one of the few people that actually like cucumbers. And I know how watery they can be. So actually having them infused in lemonade is like a perfect idea. And I think this is like the first time I'm actually having lemonade from Knott's Berry Farm. It's not too tart. It's just right. And it tastes pretty good. It's also a nice sized drink. It's not like the normal refillable cup, so I'm okay like a nice size drink to keep myself cool. Definitely a keeper. This is my favorite so far. And we just started this thing. Like, that's how insane this is for Knott's. We just started and this is my favorite so far. But you know what? Something this good needs something to eat next to it. So let's try an adventure for my second redemption for some awesome food. Will I succeed? Of course I'm going to succeed. There's so many food options on this thing. And I think I know exactly where I'm going to go for my next one. As you can see, I have the next thing in my hand, which was hard because the ketchup was up here. And I accidentally dunked my fingers into it when I grabbed it from the pulley. So that's fun. So I'm going to only do one little downgrade as I try and adjust the camera. This is cool. It's nice and handy. Why put the ketchup on the top? The one thing I got is the mac and cheese bites with french fries with Sriracha Ketchup. So this is spicy ketchup. And they give you a good amount like of fries and mac and cheese bites. So we're gonna check out to see how this is and see how it goes. So we're gonna try a mac and cheese bite without the ketchup. Like a normal like fried mac and cheese. So we're gonna dip it into ketchup. See, there's a difference. It's spicy. Wow. This is definitely very spicy with the ketchup. But this is better when you dip it into the ketchup. So, and then of course it comes with fries. I've had their fries here before, but with the ketchup, let's see. Not bad. Still standard. Overall, I think the star in this one actually isn't the mac and cheese bites or the fries. It's the ketchup. Like, I like having something different, and I thought, well, the mac and cheese bites, I've had them before. They can't be too different, and they don't really give you many. I don't know, they give you 4, and we give you a bunch of fries. So I think the ketchup actually brings more flavor into the mac and cheese bites and then the fries than ever. So, well, maybe they should bring this ketchup into the park itself, or if I'm spitballing, Boysenberry Sriracha Ketchup would be pretty good. Alright, then the next thing I got was the bread pudding with creme à la glace. It looks so pretty. I have not had bread pudding forever, but this looks like a very good bread pudding, so we're going to give this one a try. If you lose me to sound, there's copyright music playing. I have no control over it. I will make note that Sriracha Ketchup I had a lingering after effect of burning my whole mouth, and I had finished my lemonade, so that's not fun. Oh my god. This is very good.
Face masks must be worn at all times, with the exception of when you are seated at a table while enjoying food and beverages. Also, we ask that you please maintain a safe social distance and be mindful of the health signage located throughout the area. Thank you.
They're playing that throughout, but this one, it's not bad. It's very good. This will help me cool down from that ketchup. I will recommend this, and I haven't yet to try a boysenberry dessert or food yet, so far this has been pretty good. Okay, with this one, I know I'm cheating a bit. This is what you can actually do get in the Knott's Berry Farm parks, but I could redeem it. It's my 4th redeem. It's been a few months since I tried it, so we're gonna enjoy Boysenberry Fest. I almost said Boysenberry Festival. That's how much this year has messed me up of a lot of things I was looking forward to once I moved out here, and a lot of them gets canceled. So the one thing neat is I'll probably show video footage of this while I'm talking, but I'm actually situated right near the Calico River Mine train, which is very not the Calico River Mine train. I'm near the their own like little the Calico Logs slide. I'm near the Calico Log slide. It's hard. It's been so long since I've been here to remember all the names, but they got it running right now. And I remember seeing a video and photos of it actually not running during Saturday Joe's journey, so it was sad. But they have the trains sitting there, and it's sad that I can't go on the Ghost Town train, and I hate that I can't see the robbers like trying to rob the place. But it makes me sad. Or a lot. And also right next to, not far away from me, you can't really almost see it, but if I move the camera that way, there's the barricade right there that usually goes into Fiesta Village that's closed off because they only have Calico Ghost Town all the way up here, and then they also have part of one section for additional seating near Ghost Town for more additional seating. But the thing is, I'm in this spot right near the Fiesta Village entrance, and there's hardly anyone seated over here. So I think I found a good spot to like chill and just be alone. But I've kind of bullshitted enough. Let's have some Boysenberry icy. It's not bad. Reminds me of a blueberry float icy, but it's not tart. It's not sweet. It's like a blueberry, but a lot more icy, but more refined, I want to say at the very least. So like I'm definitely gonna be chilling here, just relaxing and cooling down, because it is 79 degrees out here, and over here it means it's hot as hell. So I have one more redemption on my card, but I'm gonna take my time to rest, as I've said just now. But gonna be a challenge because this is my first Boysenberry item. I've yet to try other Boysenberry items, and there's one thing, I just realized there's one thing on here that I really want to try that looks so good. I think I might be getting that next. So, let's give it just a second. I got my 5th item for free from the thing. This did pretty well, like just scanning and redeeming what you want. And I like that it gives you multiple choices, so you don't need to get everything at one place. You can spread throughout. It was handled pretty well for this. I definitely hope they adapt this in the future for scanning, because this was pretty cool. But my last item I got, it smells good. Boysenberry Barbecue wings. I yet to try the barbecue with boysenberry sauce here at all. I wanted to this year, but then of course, you know what happened. So I am excited. I still have a Boysenberry icy, so I have something to drink. But I made sure to get a ton of napkins because this looks very, very messy. I'm gonna get my fingers messy, Nora. It's hot because they made these fresh for me right as I ordered them. Because this is the only thing they had, which was worth it. So here goes nothing. Chicken's nicely cooked. I'm still pondering on the sauce. I mean, the sauce is barbecue-y. As soon as I took a sip of my Boysenberry icy, I got a good hint of boysenberry flavor in this, which do I have to have something boysenberry with boysenberry exception to make this work? Overall, the boysenberry barbecue ones, they're not bad, though of course you need another boysenberry item like a drink to enhance more of the boysenberry flavor inside the barbecue, which just makes it a little bit sad. But this is good, not the best, but this was good, so that's saying something. All right, I have the last one, not really the last. The thing is, I was trying to find this thing, and I walked it through, and then I realized it was right where I was originally. But it is the Boysenberry hand-scooped ice cream sandwich, all boysenberry cookie ice cream, not the chocolate chips, but oh my god! So far, I've heard this is like one of the best things of the event, and I am excited because unfortunately there's no fun bun. I'm sad, and I was looking forward to see if they would do that, but apparently not. But they say this one's super good, and I've never had, like, I've been trying like a lot of different boysenberry stuff that's like infused today, but can't complain. But I gotta eat this quick because it's ice cream. It's gonna melt and it's hot. So, oh my god.
We thank you for continuing to wear your face covering and being mindful of social distancing during your visit.
That's boysenberry. So much boysenberry. Cookies are tart. They're not bad. The ice cream, very good. The chocolate chips that are in here are complementing it so well. Surprisingly, the icing does not enhance it because there's already like a ton of boysenberry stuff in it, but it's worth it. This is at a point I wish I had someone else with me because like this cookie, this is not for one person. So much. Alright, I got my other boysenberry item. If you hear someone talking in the background, the deputy mayor is out on this hotel right now. I'm going to show you footage of me to like talk with him because they're good. I actually like that they got a couple ghost town actors up on the second floors. Good social distancing. They don't need to wear a mask because they're up that high. They're like, I think 12 feet away, and it makes it so much easier for not only for the actor to feel safe, but for them to still socialize with everybody while they're up on a higher level. Like, it makes it so much fun. Maybe. I'm doing good. You?
Oh, I'm delightful. I'm filthy rich. I'm the deputy mayor of Calico.
You say that. Last year you made me mayor for a while.
Well, you were a good mayor. You were better. I'm not the mayor. I'm the deputy mayor. Holy underwear.
Holy underwear.
I'm going to tip my hat to that handsome gentleman down there. How the heck are you doing, sir?
Well, the deputy mayor is the one that's really in charge.
Not really. No, nobody votes for the vice president. It's like that.
Well, that's what I'm telling people, though.
I get to be rich and eat all the food, and I really don't do anything. And that other dude gets yelled at all the time, not me.
That sounds like me. I don't do anything either.
That's the whole trick. You gotta look like you're important, create a valuable persona for them to not let go.
I haven't done anything since mid-March.
Yeah, a lot of folks haven't. A
Yeah.
lot of folks haven't.
He is enjoying himself up there, proudly having his own water as he's looking at me as I'm doing this. I'm gonna try myself a Boysenberry Smoothie. It's pretty good. Well, not pretty good. I haven't tried it yet. What am I saying? So we're gonna see how well this smoothie works. Oh, wow. Oh. That is very tart. Oh my god, that is tart as hell. This is the tartest thing I have ever tasted. And I usually taste a lot more tartar things. Wow. It's cold. I need this. It's hot. Very hot. So far, I think this is like one of the worst. Like, this is definitely not one of my favorites. This is just very tart. Why am I still drinking it? Because I want to suffer. I have to suffer since you are not all here to suffer with me drinking this smoothie. Smoothies are supposed to be good. This is so tart as hell. And over that way, right behind the Knott's employees, right there, is Knott's Fairy Tales Return to the Fair. It was supposed to open, this year. But unfortunately, because of, you know what, it's closed. But they're still working on the inside of it. It's supposed to be called Shoot 'em Up. But so far, it looks kind of the same from the last attraction, but then again, it could be different on the inside. And it seems like the Comfy store has a new logo over that way. But it looks pretty cool. Well, as you can see with me being on the couch, I have returned from Taste of Calico. It's hot out there. Basically what I thought of Taste of Calico so far, what I actually never talked about is the Knott's Marketplace, how they handle reopening, including the chicken to go and the restaurant equivalent. But for there, they have more outdoor seating. Instead of menus for the restaurant, you're given a QR code to scan from your phone and you can read the menu through there. The chicken to go is still the same. Again, I mentioned earlier in this video, you could do mobile order on their chicken on their website, which is the biggest thing Knott's has ever done in history to do. Not only do they have the plexiglass on the retail side, there's also scanners facing towards the guest. You get to actually scan your items and you get to scan your annual pass for discounts. And the actual employee does not even have to touch your item or like your payment unless you're paying with cash, but they're actually going cashless as best they can. And goes to the point of the bags are facing right in front of you and you get to bag your own item. This is like the most, almost no contact
I've seen for retail ever. And the thing is, when I was in downtown Disney yesterday, did not have that same style. Just reusable bags for $1. But they sell plexiglass, but no like scanning items ourselves. Like they did it themselves, but I think Knott's actually does it a lot safer. It doesn't get the employee like touching an item the guest has looked at. It makes it so much easier that way in the process. And for how Knott's has it right here, even though this was a limited ticket event, like for like this, I only get 1 day out of the 3 of the weekend, and oh my God, they make sure to keep note of how many people are coming into the park, and they make sure to cap that number so that way it's not overcrowding inside for the event. It's very spaced out. There's like so many tables. I've never seen so many tables spread out throughout the whole entire park before. They're spread out in places there usually are not tables at. It makes it worthwhile, and their good news is that they are socially distanced apart from each other, and it makes it a lot easier, and it's just feel safe. There were so many hand sanitizer stations, and they also had a bunch of their signs and reminders of where the hand sanitizer was, and reminders of make sure you have your mask on, make sure you try and wash your hands every 20 minutes. If not, try and go find hand sanitizer. There were employees everywhere, like more so. There were so many supervisors out, and I know which ones are supervisors. They're the ones with the blue shirts. And so not only seeing them out, spread out, it means that all these employers are working hard to make sure not only to give a good experience for the guest attending the event, they're trying to make sure that you're safe during said event. Having the interactivity of a couple of the ghost town actors, and the thing is, I forgot to show footage of one actor that I saw right on the side of the Calico mine train. I missed out because he went on break, but I forgot they actually added him there, and it was quite a change of scenery. I like that they're having like an actor right in there, but having some of the ghost town alive actors chatting from above on, like from the certain buildings, was just incredible, and it was very great. I will tell you right now, at the time of this video, it's like I think 3:30ish. I'm still stuffed. I didn't even have a lot of food. I'm still stuffed. And I went in with a very empty stomach. I had no breakfast. I knew how big this event was going to be. But it was still worth it. And there's still some food I have yet to try out there that I had to cut short because I was getting very tired and I was already full. And also it's hot. So hot. Though overall, I will tell you, Taste of Calico, even though it's a limited time event for 3 days, for what it gives you, like you get with your tasting card, you get 5 free items, and then after that, you just have to pay for the other items off of that. I still say it's very worth the deal, especially with the prices that usually are in the parks. They're a little bit high, so having this taste card does save you money for 5 certain items. I'm trying to think. The best, I still like that cucumber lemonade. It was my favorite drink of the day. The worst food was the Boysenberry Smoothie. I know it's supposed to be tart, but I've never experienced that much tartness to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to have any more of this at all, please. But for food-wise, I think for the best was the bread pudding. It was very nice, sweet. It might have been like kind of heavy on a hot day, but it kind of helped clear me out from the Sriracha Ketchup that I had from the mac and cheese bites. The worst food. I gotta say, I think I won't call this the worst food. I will call it the messiest food. Was the Boysenberry Barbecue wings. They were good, yes, but they were extremely messy. And the one thing I kind of wish that was offered at the booth was forks, because I'm the random person that likes eating her chicken wings with a fork because I don't want to get my hands messy. They didn't offer that, so I felt like I was wasting a lot of napkins, and then I had to immediately wash my hands afterwards. But I will say that it's one of the more messier foods, but I think like the kind of the worst food would be the mac and cheese bites. Mainly because I wouldn't say, I only call it the mac and cheese bites are the worst because like I've had better mac and cheese bites from, especially I think Trader Joe's are okay. They're something easy there, and these were okay. But the thing is, the mac and cheese bites were more enhanced with ketchup. So it's like, so like the reason why it's not more a worst item food is because the ketchup saved it. Like I think for sauce, I think the Sriracha Ketchup is the best sauce, and they really need to serve that in the parks. But overall, Taste of Calico was good. It made me they actually did a good job also making me feel safe, and surprisingly, all the guests were wearing their mask correctly. They did pretty well, like making sure to wear their mask when they're only eating in seated areas. They weren't walking around eating, drinking food, because there's now policies where you can't really do that. So they're doing pretty well handling everything, and I would like to see Knott's try and do something like this again. Get the fact, again, they're doing a couple more weeks out of this, and I know by the time you see this video, it'll probably be done. Thank you all for joining me on this. It was a little bit nervous for me because I never went out to do one of these events while this whole thing's going on, but I felt completely safe. I felt calm. It was fun. I kept my spirits going. I think another complaint, again, it's now summertime, so it's hot, so be very mindful when you go outside for this event, and especially out for California, for SoCal, it's now hot, and there's no humidity. Even though Rosen says there's humidity, there isn't. I know the difference. I've been to Florida. But that's all I got for you for today. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content from me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit the bell icon because it helps you to let you know when videos are coming out for me. I usually don't say this, but YouTube algorithm, it's freaky. I also want to thank my Patreon producers, which are going to appear somewhere on the screen. I know I have like some that have changed, some are new. It's been so long since I've done this, so I have not memorized the current Patreon producers list, so I'm so sorry, but you're appearing right here on the screen. Thank you guys so much for being supportive while I'm getting through all of this. And if you want to become one of these Patreon producers or want to help support the show, you can at patreon.com/knightproductions. You can get videos ahead of time, webcomic pages of my comic, The Monster Homebrew, are up on there. You can also get your name in the credits or in the vlogs such as these, and also in the description. You can also request something from me. I've gotten to. If you want to help get that high goal, you can. Yes, I do know that Patreon has just admitted the tax option. I have no control over it. I have to follow the same rules as everyone else, especially with Patreon on the tax added on. So even if you just want to donate, the lowest tier is just $1. That's completely fine with me. But if you don't want to support me monthly on Patreon and you want to get some merch to represent me, you can at my TeePublic shop at teepublic.com/user/nightmareprods, where you get some amazing shirt designs. They're very cute, sporty. I really need to add my new logo for Nightmare Productions on there because it's the most retro style logo and I love it so much, and it's one I've wanted to show for quite a while. So I really should be getting to posting it on there. I've got to remind myself to do that. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram as well. I, again, mentioned I have my own webcomic, The Monster Homebrew, which you actually can read right now on Webtoon, which is going to be in the description below. And that's mostly it for updates. I'm so winded, it's been so long, but I am going to now relax and cool down and just gonna keep myself safe in here for a few days to make sure I'm okay, and that you make sure that you guys are okay. I know we haven't done one-on-one like this in a while, but I want to make sure that you guys are going to be okay. And hopefully all of you are staying safe out there. Please wear a mask, wash your hands, social distance, anything to try and keep everybody safe and feeling good. That's all I can ask. Well, that's all I got for you for today. I hate there's no like ending catchphrase for this sideshow, but I'll see you all later. Bye.